There we go. Stream stuff is online. You can now yell at me with all of your heart. Or as much of your heart as can fit into the chat box, of course, but, you know. Okay. The last couple things up and running. As in the pre-chat says that he has all the beans. What was it? Eating jelly deans and nobody can stop me. What? What about jelly beans? What happened to jelly beans? It's all about these jelly deans nowadays. There we go. And do some announcement type stuff. I'm gonna go yell at my Discord, of which you can join. If you remember... I don't have any other way for others to join at this time. Anyways, I'm pinging them that I'm doing stuff. Those were the secret people I've been telling to get on here for the past several months. The secret's out. Alright. I think everything is up and running now. Funny Seer says, "Hi Dean, it's me, the best girl to ever exist." Wait, but you're a funny guy, though. Hey, you gotta go. No! Oh well, thanks for at least stopping by for a moment. Oh. I know, wrote yourself into a corner there. You sure gotta change. You gotta be a funny girl now. Yeah, you gotta be trans suddenly. I don't know if that's how that works. Me neither. Yeah, I don't know how it really works. I don't know. Anyways, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I wonder how many people will actually be here today because of Digital Circus Theater is actually today or something like that. I'm able to go see that. But I'll come back. Okay. I'm just talking to myself at this point. I know Digital Circus came out, or let's see, the theatrical release is out today, I think, for some people. Is it? Wow. Yeah, I believe it is. Like, for select regions and select theaters. You've seen a few leaks. I've heard about the leaks. I haven't seen like anything leak-wise. I just heard about them. Fortunately, haven't seen anything, but I think I've got tickets to go see it at a theater near me tomorrow, so I'm gonna be watching that. Can't wait to see how the show ends. Anyways, go do your thing, funny. You can come back later. while I'm waiting, I want to think about what kind of sprites do I want to do today? It's funny the leaks aren't like bits of the episode, it's like the whole episode. No spoiling for guys. Okay, bye. Alright, that's a good idea. Just don't do that. Rory Knight's in chat. Hello. Welcome in. Why couldn't people be patient for a month? I don't know. Some people just are just not patient whatsoever. Also, I'm just trying to like think about before we get started on what poses I want to do. Actually, a couple that I do want to do today is like the turned sprites where he like is turned around like backwards. That, and I think the laughing one. I want to see if I can get those two in today. We'll see if that's possible. Some fans are just evil. Some of them just are. There's not much we can do about it. The most that we can do is just say, hey, these guys, it's out there. Be careful not to interact with them. They're more impatient than the Deltarune fandom. At least we have the decency to not leak the whole project. Well, to be fair, when it comes to Deltarune, they have a much smaller team to work with. I think what happened is because of the like international release of the theatrical episode of Digital Circus, eventually somewhere in the pipeline, somebody got the, I think it was the Brazilian dub or something like that, got leaked. I believe is what happened, and then people started sharing like the whole episode around that. I don't know where it like originated from, but I've just heard that it's been circulating the internet somehow. But yeah, I really don't get how people just can't wait for stuff anymore. At least for Deltarune, the team is just small enough that leaks are practically impossible, because everybody that's working on the project is a pretty tightly knit area. Ryan says that it was the Brazilian dub. Okay, I've heard it was the Brazil dub. I just remembered something. Wasn't there like a whole drama for, or like people in Brazil were angry at Toby for some reason because some concert that Toby had no control over wasn't going to show up in Brazil or something. I've heard something like that. I can't remember like what country specifically that drama started. Anyways, Digital Circus coming out, yay. I do understand one perspective though. Like, I know a lot of people are angry about, what do you mean this one episode is only in theaters that I have to pay to go watch? Are you kidding me? I have to pay to go see this thing that I normally see like for free? That's so annoying. I want it now. Because they would normally get everything for free like instantly. Yumi is currently waiting to only eat chalk for the rest of their life. What? Why are you making me eat chalk? Good grief. And Roaring, I'm gonna show them the avatar because I frankly love how it looks. Basically, Roaring has been playing Tamagotchi Life, and they actually made my avatar. The resemblance is uncanny. Like, I saw this and I just thought it just looked so funny. Absolutely fantastic. Meow. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. But why are you making me eat chalk? Good grief. All right. Finishing up my thought with the digital circus stuff. Like, I can kind of see the perspective of like somebody like usually getting that kind of things for free all of a sudden having to hit with a paywall. But from my POV, I'm thinking like, oh wow, this is like the last episode of the digital circus ever. Why can't we just have a chance to see it in theaters? Because I really like seeing these movies in theaters. I've been actually going back to the movie theater a bit more recently, just because there's been like a couple movies that I've been wanting to see a bit more. Like let's see, the Five Nights at Freddy's theatrical movie. I think there was like some problems with the FNAF movie, but like I just really liked seeing FNAF on the big screen and just watching that in general. Iron Lung's another one. I like watching that too. Very, very cool experience. That's on digital now. I watched it a bunch already. Damn you, YouTube been hidden notifications from me from 11 minutes. Also, your me has a crush on Azzy for some reason. Not sure how. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna show Kaz just for context. Roaring Knight made a me version of my avatar in Tamagotchi life, and the resemblance is uncanny. I just can't get over how like actually accurate the face is. Good grief. The me is horrific. No, it's like actually perfect though. Just a random thing. I keep wondering I keep thinking on how some of my avatars could work as like fan art things. Like I keep trying to make them like recognizable, so to say. Like also ate the jelly beans, they're gone. No, the jelly beans are gone. Did you eat them? That must be what happened. You can even say they're goners. Oh no, you're an Undertale fan. I'm also Undertale fan. What was I thinking on? Jeez. Yeah, so like fan art stuff in general. I remember back when I had like my Minecraft Nico avatar. A lot of the fan art just ended up being like Nico with a red scarf, which was alright. But every time I thought, I was like, hold on, is that like a one-shot fan art or a Dean fan art? And I can never quite tell the difference, even though it's supposed to be a Dean fan art. Undertale fans call it Undertale fan and Undertale fan. Yes. I point at you, and then I point at myself because I don't have a way to point at myself. I guess if I'm thinking, I'm pointing at myself. Oh well. Anyways, ever since I got like the Nizzy avatar, it's a lot more recognizable, I think, but I think you still owe me 4 memes today. I guess I do owe you 4 memes, but I can't really show all of the memes that you sent. I don't want to show all of them. There is one that I will show though, because I do think it's really good. Fell asleep yesterday without saying goodbyes. Ah, oh, darn. Okay, we'll show only about one of the memes. I looked over them. There's just one that I feel like showing off because it actually is kind of new and kind of neat. It's a hold on. Parametric avocados, Metal Gear Solid, but it's Dr. Lively meme. This one's good.
I'll tell you then. You enjoy the killing. Oh, shit.
I love how it's like perfectly animated to like the first Snake game. Or I say first Snake game, you know what happened. He died. Mantis moment. Naked Gun reference, yeah. It's ridiculous. Just throws a rocket launcher at him, easy. Wait, hold on. Was that a Foot Disengage reference? I feel like the animation style was supposed to be Foot Disengage. There's this Hal Otacon Emmerich retelling the Metal Gear series. Oh yeah, this is exactly what Snake did. This is pretty much exactly it. Alright. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 opening reference. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Hold on, let me go back to that just to look at it a bit better. I want to look at... Let's see. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2 open air. JoJo 2 open. Was it this part when like the two were fighting? Hold on. Did I skip over it? I skipped over it. Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's the part. Okay, yeah, that's the similar. Sadly, no sound. No, I didn't want to turn on the sound for obvious reasons. Oh, Robert's back. Hey, Robert. Welcome back. It's been a bit. Crossover between one-shot fans, Undertale Delta fans, CDSC fans feels really big. Oh, Robert, big news. The Soulless Theory video is finally going to be done. The whole video that I've been hyping up for like 2 months or whatever. I forgot how long it's actually been at this point. It's coming out tomorrow. Like publicly tomorrow. I have like a early viewer version for members, but the full version will be coming out tomorrow. I think I had to do like a couple audio changes, and I should be able to get all of those fixed up before I do the official release tomorrow. So that's going to be big. The peak is tomorrow, you say? Yes, it is. Because I don't feel like holding on to it any more than this. I found all the issues that I feel like fixing, and I'm pretty happy with it as is. I don't want to work on it anymore. I want to get it out into the world and leave it be, and then deal with the fallout after that. So that's something to look forward to. Rona says that Azzy has a crush on Dean as well. The hell? Well, at least it works out. I'm gonna keep showing this. Hold on. This is a thing that Roaring Knight made. It looks absolutely horrifying, but I love how accurate it looks. Like it just looks too. It's for Tamagotchi Life. It's too accurate. I just love it too much. Love Andrew Cunningham's word for that creative constipation. Oh, okay. I see what you. I was like, what? Why creative constipation? Oh, yeah. I want this out. I want it. Get it out. Get it out already. Get it out. Oh my god. Get it out already. Yeah, that works. Also, Kaz, I'm probably not going to do any more meme stuff at the moment. Not because I don't like the other memes. I just think they're kind of long. I don't think I'll be able to fit too much of it. It's horrifically accurate. It is almost able to recreate the 1,000-yard stare in that one Dean pose. Yeah, that's why I love it so much. YouTube ate your emojis? What do you mean it ate your emojis? Did it give me your emojis? I have emojis. If you want emojis, you too can get them if you're a member. Robert's got those emojis. Wide Dean. Oh, I'm wide. Alright, I'm gonna try to shift gears and get ready for stuff I want to do today. So, I got 2 goals mainly for today. First one, I do want to get like 2 poses in. One of which is the laughing pose. One where he just goes, ah ha 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 ha. That's one that I want in. Don't know where they went. That's weird. The other one I want to try to get in at some point is when Tenna has his back turned. Luckily with this one, I don't have to do any head sprite changes, but I'm probably going to go in and like split up the arm or something and make that its own like its own sprite that it works with. The antenna might get split up too, but at least these are going to be parts that I can like cut up easier. I might also do something similar with this one with the cape and the other hand, or both hands being separate sprites. So this one's going to be a bit of work to get into. I'm going to get coin. Let's see. Heads, I'll work on the laughing sprite first. Tails, I'll work on the turn sprite first. Ting. Okay. Heads. Just dropped my coin on my computer. I'm gonna work on the laughing sprite first. So this one should be kind of easy because I already turned it into a GIF, and then all I got to do is just get a pose set up for him. Now, where'd he go? I really wish they added in a asset search feature because I cannot ever find the correct pose. Doesn't help that it's like a single pose that I'm trying to find too. Oh, there it is. Found it. This is absolutely hilarious, obviously, because Tenna is laughing hysterically. He can't stop laughing. He can't stop laughing. Alright. Starting off, gotta make sure whenever I copy-paste these things I actually get them... all the nodes correct. Actually, wait. Actually, I might be able to not have to work on that specifically. Where is, here we are. Let me see if I can copy paste like one of the dancing sprites and use that as a reference. Kaz is making fun of my Australian friend because Australia has a very slow internet speed. For him, updating Ready or Not is a... With a 15 gigabyte update takes like 3 hours. And for me, that's installing a 45 gigabyte game. Eh, eh, eh. I'm over here in the corner being like, lol, I could download a 60... Not even a 60 gigabyte game, I don't know. The heck? Hold on. Heard like this loud truck outside. I was trying to figure out what it was. Turns out it was a delivery truck. Complete random thing. I ordered some soundproofing for my room. I did so mainly because I don't want to be too loud and for my family to constantly hear me being like blah 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 at extreme volumes. So I'm going to be working on soundproofing at some point today. That'll be fun. Let's see. Robert says, I think I just noticed how the laugh kind of looks like the Woody's from Toy Story. I can kind of see it with the... Or, I don't know, there's only so many ways you can do, like a hysterical laugh. What do I need to do? Just make sure that all of these get updated. Oh, yeah, when Kaz was talking about, like, download speed on stuff, my download speed for my internet is actually a little insane. I think it's, like 600 megabyte download speed, something like that. Oh, damn, now I want to check really quick. Let's see. Internet speed test, and I'm gonna brag about my internet test. Oh my goodness, alright. Well. Megabit or megabyte? Megabits, I think. It's actually 420... Yeah, there we go. Let me do the test again just to prove it. This is also with me streaming, by the way. So it might actually get higher if I wasn't streaming. There, I think it was in megabits. So that's my internet. Now the American house is made out of like paper cardboard or stuff, so I guess the soundproofing is horrendous. At least for my house, there is like soundproofing in the walls already, so it's not too big of a deal. But sometimes whenever I want to do like recording for like some kind of voice actor recording and I need to get really loud, I would just rather try to be as quiet as I can, just for the sake of like not being like super loud, but there's only so far I can go with that. Alright. I'm gonna put you back over here while I'm working on this guy. Oh, what do I want his key to be? Let's see. I kind of want it to be around F14 because that's usually where I have like haha funnies. Do I have Shift F14 as an option? What do I have for... Oh yeah, that's Blossom. Okay. I might actually see if I can change Blossom to be Shift F4, F14. Let's see. Make Blossom Shift F14 and then make this this laugh track F14. So now that shows up. All right. Looked at the clip. Woody puts his hand on his chest in the same position as Tenna. Woody theory is right. Tenna is Woody. God damn it. Now I gotta check. Kess has 80 megabits per second with a VPN, so it's almost like 100 meg. So your speed is insane. Yeah, we got the premium. That's how I can stream at very high quality. It's because I got good internet. Well, I want to look at the Woody clip now just to like doubly see this. Let's see. Let me get a good comparison here. Yeah, it is actually pretty close. Oh my gosh. I never realized that before. That's funny. Alright, let me see if I can work on the scaling here. I want this to be a bit bigger. Maybe a little smaller than that. Put his position here. And let's see. Is that in compare? Yeah, relay is in compare. I need to check the duration of this guy. Duration is a full 1 second. All right. Yummy water. Many Frogs this year says re. Or is it re? Either way. Hello. Welcome in, Mini Frog. Welcome. We are working on a laugh track for Tenna without the laugh, so it's just him tracking. Actually, hold on a second. Can you stop moving? Wasn't there a thing where I can tell? Oh no, I have to input these in, don't I? Oh my gosh. Make him laugh at ludicrous speeds. Oh, I need to get that added in. There we go. Now if oh, there we are. I never noticed this, but it kind of looks like the tie, either the tie clips through or there's some kind of yellow part here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I noticed that before, but there's like this yellow part here underneath his leg. I don't know if that's his tie or what, because his tie's there. Weird. Just a small thing I noticed. It matters not, but it's a thing. Oh, I need to get that added on. There we go. It's TV time. TV time. It's TV time. Mr. Antenna's TV time. It's TV time. TV time. It's TV time. There we go. And he's gone. Why is he gone? There we go. Anyways, welcome in Squig's animation. We're trying to get the laughing animation for Tenna in. I'm pretty much using like art. Let's see. I want to think about this. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I need to get a state added on. State group. Laughing. Ha 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 ha. And then state laugh. Ha 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 ha. And then we add in the state group down here. Connect to you, and then say, hey, whenever this shows up, enable it to be viewed. So now that's permanent. Nah, bro, it's Tricky Tony being stupid. What? I think the tide just moved as he bent his body down. Maybe? It got a clipped through, too, like in the animation, and didn't notice that. Kaz's favorite part of Chapter 3 is when Tenna says it's TV time, and then TV's all over the place. It changes the board, at least. There's the pin. There you go. And add in a scale mod for... Oh, I need 2 scale mods, shoot. Scale 1 and 2, bring both of you down here. And you don't want to be here. Is there a reason? Oh, I think I need to put this here. Yeah, there we go. Dean theory. Dean is Dean. You might be onto something there. Why Tenna has a tie? Probably overthinking it. TV tie me? Wait, no. TV time? I think he just has a tie because it looks good. Look good, feel good, baby. Right, I think the last thing that I need to do just for this is assign, wasn't there a thing that I could do for different states, right? Oh, no, I had the different state things for the head grasp, didn't I? Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take you, put you over here, because I'm gonna use you as a reference for working on this part. Let's see, add that section over here. Right. How does this work? So, this basically... Actually, how does this work? Shoot, I need to, like, reverse engineer how I did most of this. Oh, I think how I did the head grasp thing is then I used different states, because I had to have different, like, head grasp states. So I might actually end up doing stuff a little differently then. Oh. Alright, you get back to your position then. There we go. Might end up making just a custom one here. Goodness, I could never do anything like this. I mean, I hate to be that guy, but anybody can. You just need to work on it a lot. The problem is that, like, for me, when I started on using VideoTube like this, didn't know what I was doing. I did stuff incredibly inefficiently until I just, like, worked on it for, like, way too long, and I got, like, a better idea of how I can actually do stuff. Let's see, so if I do this, then it sets the speed to 0. Yeah, sets the counter speed to 0. So I need to change how this gets inputted, I think. Let's see. Different branch. We have a check down here that checks the current state value, or the current emote state, and checks if it is, can I say, yeah, not equal to, I think 4? Yeah, if it's not equal to 4, then go ahead with the counter time. Oh, you stay like that regardless. Okay. We'll have 2 checks then. If it is not, I need 2. Shoot. Do we need 2 compares, or can I add in something that's equals Boolean? Can you have multiple? No. Okay, new check here. Compare this. If it is equal to... If the string input is equal to any of these values being 0, and I have to go up here and change that to 0 because it adds in every single state possible for some reason. So either 0, 3, or 1. Might just swap that around just to make that look a bit better. Robert says I started using GIMP instead of Photoshop. It's been a bit of an adjustment, but fun to do image editing again. But it's at least better than using Photoshop, because Photoshop just costs a lot of money to use a lot at the time, and it's also frustrating. I've used Photoshop for a while until it just got too frustrating to work with, and then I eventually went to Viral Alpaca just because that was something that I worked with a lot anyway. Oh, Blade's here. Hey, Blade, welcome in. We're working on the Tenna laugh track where he goes, ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ha ha. Yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Let's see. I think I'll have a branch on selection here. This will actually no, not selection. What am I looking for? I think it's data. Branch on number. Sure, we'll go with this. So we'll check you out. Or no, is it branch on string? We could do branch on string. Yeah, that's easier. Branch on string. It will check the current state string. And then check some values here. You're looking at high value spaghetti. Oh yeah, I love my high value spaghetti. Not sure if that's what we're talking about. What are you looking at? Yeah, basically high value spaghetti, like Kaz says. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a really big project that I've been working on for a while. It's pretty neat. It's so much worse than I thought. Yeah, it's more than what I'm showing. Like, it just kind of keeps going. If it's any consolation, it actually was bigger at one point. This whole part here that changes like what pose Tenna is in was like way bigger, and then I figured out how to shrink it down to this size. Like that entire function used to be like almost the size of like this whole viewing area, and then I figured out how I can shrink it down a lot. And even still, it's like large. But just to kind of show this off. Behold, it's Tenna. He can move around, he can walk around, he can flip different directions. He can also pull out a spray gun and spray foam everywhere. Like, that's an option. You just spray foam anywhere. Actually, can I... There we go. Now we can actually see it better. Whoop. Whoop. Bam. Spray foam everywhere. He can do that. He can also dance. Different dance types. He can go into super mode as well. This is another thing I've been working on. This one took a while. Good gracious. You can do a little whisper, head grasp. You can also like do different speeds on his dances too. That's another option. And now I'm working on this laugh track one, which doesn't seem to be properly connected. It's not properly connected yet, but that's why I'm working on it. Actually, if I save this, does it just magically work? No, he's still stuck. Okay. Nope, still got things. Oh, still got things to work on. Now repeat all your work with gold Tenna. Well, actually, no, that's not too difficult. Hold on. Because I think I can just I can just like modify him to be more gold. Okay, it's not exactly gold Tenna, but I can just make him yellow. Stinky Tenna. I can actually have a laugh track now. Is there any way that I can actually get him to be like stinky yellow or better yellow? I could do this, but then his shirt is like permanently red. I don't know, I can just make him just entirely yellow. That's an option. He's blue now. Okay, I'm just gonna undo that. Alright, I got stuff to work on. Dean, did you know that Water Pistol in Metal Gear 5 can break communications equipment? That I didn't know. That's cool. Let's see, checking up on stuff the chat's saying. Guess I had trouble with a total stealth mission in Metal Gear 5. So after I completed it, I came back to the normal version with a tank. Let's just say that no one was able to escape. Oh my gosh. Had an unsilenced AK and a water pistol and nothing else except an empty mag to distract and a cardboard box. I need to actually use more stealth stuff like that. Barbara says it was a combination of price and Adobe forcing generative AI tools into their software for me. Yeah, that's reasonable. Although I moved away from Photoshop a long time ago. Barbara says, I suppose if you were ever the Tenna sprites during the Susie Zilla minigame, you would have to alter his colors, since I think those sprites are only available in gold. No, I'm pretty sure it's like a shader that you can put on, because he doesn't actually have any gold sprite shade or gold sprites. Like, I checked. I'm pretty sure it's a type of shader. Unless I'm entirely wrong, because I have like all of the sprites that Tenna uses, and I'm pretty certain he doesn't use gold or his gold versions for anything. I'm pretty sure it's just a shader. I need to somehow incorporate the funny word text. I think I tried to do that, and it was like pain. Because I wanted to like get them to trigger by my voice, and that did not work well. Oh well. But I'm pretty sure I'd have to get some kind of a shader to get it to work. Let's see, attached to origin point. There we go, now I can start moving him around. That's so funny. It's making me laugh. Makes sense for Toby's workload. I just didn't see those kick attacks normally in game, if I'm not mistaken. There's like one time that he actually uses the kick animation stuff, and it was for like an incredibly random bit. Like, I think after the first board. Actually, let me see if I can like find the footage for this, because I have like tons of just backup Deltarune footage. Hello, me that's in the audio recording. I think it was right about here is when he uses it. See you in the next episode, everybody. Wow, what a great episode, wasn't it? That's so great. All right, watch really closely, blink, and you'll miss it. Here it comes. That's it. That's like the whole bit for Tenna doing the kick animation. And that's like the only other time that he uses it, except for stuff in the Susie Zilla minigame. That's like it. It put a lot of effort into that for one bit. Rory Knight's back. Hello, Rory, and welcome back. Still working on Laughing Tenna, where he's very funny. Let's see. Can I change how... Yeah, I want to change the speed of this a little bit. That looks so silly anyway. Alright, so half speed normally, and then if I go to awkward state, then he freezes. Great. Reduce the amount of stretchiness. I think, yeah, a little bit. Actually, change it down to 1. Check, check. That's fine. Mr. Antenna Real is here and says, hey, I don't think he'd say that. He'd say, hello, everybody, it's TV time, the plier. Holy crap, it's the Night Antenna in the same room. You know what that means? Oh, yeah, I've got to get, you know what that really means? I've got to get my, where is it? Give me a second. There is actually like a sprite animation that I want to do. It's this Majesty here. Like, I want to see if I can get this to work. I need to get this working, basically. For the bit. That'll take a bit to get, like, working, but oh well. Wait, don't do it. Please, Knight, don't do it. Nope.
Angry smiley face. Me, evil mode.
I can't believe the Knight is actually canonically evil. I can't believe it. It's insane. So, if I hit this one, I want these to have, like, different stages. So if I set it to 1... Oh, wait, let's see, it's 3 at there. So if I set to 0, that's what he looks like normally. Okay. What's the increments that I go up in? Is it like 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That's a funny sprite.
Now hold it right there, Buster.
What did I have for... Okay, I need to have like a reference. I need U as a reference here. Okay, so if I have it set to 0, that should be the mad sprite. Antenna has rotated 90 degrees. Actually, you rotated 180 degrees overachiever. Cleveland Red, your wire management is horrible. Put them all out. Oh, I need to work on my management, but like every time I work on it, I just get more wires to organize. I just organize them all at the same time at some point. I kind of like that, this one for that pose. So what do I want for the mad pose? So what does 8 look like? Ah ha 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 ha. And number 3 is awkward. I kind of... Hold on. Kind of like this pose for awkward. Actually, can I change... is this a thing that I can do where I can add a smooth mod here so that it shifts between different speeds? Is that a thing I can do? Why is he doing this? What the heck? What? It's like flinching. That's weird. Oh, that's a little too weird. My arms are gone and I'm typing with my nose. Robert says I thought the lock was different because it was the slide kick in the fight, but looking at it again, the kick is just one of the frames from the kick animation, just sliding to the left or right. Yeah, that's pretty much what the animation is normally. Speaking of, I've been trying to think on how I wanted to add that in. Like, do I just want a whole functional Street Fighter thing for Tenna, or what? Because that sounds very funny if I could actually get that to work. The night has betrayed me. No. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, Tenna. Susie will fix you right up. I just want this to be like kind of smoothly go between the options, not like instantly. No, I don't like it. I don't like how slow it works on it. I don't know. When I was at like 0.1, it actually looked like it was fine. This is actually kind of interesting, just because it like modifies itself just a little bit afterwards. I don't know, I actually kind of like how it kind of bugs out every now and again, weirdly. Or at least to this extent, I'm fine with that. Wait, is that spammy mailman? No, there is no spammy mailman. What do you mean? There is no spammy mailman at all. Not here whatsoever. You're seeing things. Oh, Cogito's here. It says greetings. Hello, Cogito. Welcome in. Working on Tenna laughing. That's what I got so far. He is laughing. Actually, kind of looks all right, I think. He can also laugh like at wild speeds if I want him to. I actually like how it like spaz changes as I change modes sometimes. That's funny. See what you mean, Tenna's supposed to be kind of jerky. Yeah, but the problem is, I think it's how I have the frames set up is that they're actually like a weird in-between, and the smooth modifier is supposed to like smoothly change between the variables, but it's like ever so slightly imprecise, so it goes like a frame before or after. So maybe I could try to change it to like benefit that a little bit. You know, if it actually would work, but weird mistake ended up actually making it look all right, I think. I want to see if I can change this number. Maybe 49.9. It's kind of weird. Still like changes instantly. Come on. Just no, stop changing instantly. Change like a little over time. Oh well. I keep modifying this for eons. Squeeze animation has done its P-ranked. My P-ranked on brutal 8-1 on brutal. Oh, that's great. Now do it for 8-3. You don't have to do it. It's just a funny thing that I would say in response.
Oh no.
From my experience trying to even P rank normal 8-3, I only barely got a P rank on 8-3, and that's just because my style points just barely reached the threshold. Guess says that he did a P rank on 8-3 on Brutal. Yeah, but not everybody can just do that, is the thing. I had to play it for 10 hours to get a perfect score. Just in, like, violence difficulty. Huh. Maybe if I change the smooth amount? Yeah, that kind of works a little bit. Ooh, what if I... hold on. Okay, I have an idea, just to see if I can, like, make him go between different ones sometimes. If I use a random here. Let's see, randomize, repeater, generate on true. Let's see, add a small number to the frame that it tries to get. I want to see what this looks like. It's almost too much. Can we, like, reduce it just a little bit?
Hey, where's this thing? I've been trying to find this thing for a while. It's down here, isn't it? Where is it? I can't find it.
That looks so weird. He's trying to find his glasses.
Now I'm gonna have to put a stop to that right there, mister.
No joke, I actually kind of like the, like, randomly swapping between like a frame or two. Like, I think that's kind of funny. Guess says, oh yeah, you had like 72 style points out of 72,000 style points. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure I crossed over the threshold for the perfect ranking for style points, like, the last shot that I took. I think I was on either a power or, like, some other swords mission or something, but I just, like, barely crossed over the threshold. And I was really worried I would not be able to get enough points for that game, but nope, that's not what happens. I don't think I particularly like how for the freeze frame he does this. Well, why is that? Oh, instead of... How about this? Hold on. We'll see if we can add the, add this here, and... There we go. So now whenever it does freeze frame, he actually freeze frames. But everything else, he actually, like, swaps between the, like, 2 frames at least. Squick says 8-2 is my favorite fraud level. I see what you mean, though. I actually... I kind of like how it looks as well. Like, the flow of it is really, really good. As much as I really like 8-3, it is just so much. It is, like... It is impossible to comprehend what's going on most of the time. Not that that makes it any worse, but it does make it difficult to figure out what's going on just, like, a passive playthrough. Anyways, huzzah! We now have a laugh track. We can now laugh at people. We can laugh. Let's see. Just don't want to run back to your seat, Sim. We can't. Oh. Okay, so we got the laugh track in. That's good. Next thing that I'll be working on that's probably going to take a little while. Hold on. Oh, I didn't change this one. I know I have different faces for the whisper face. Do I need to work on that one? Whisper done-ish. Oh, yeah. Need to work on that some more. Okay, on to the next project. Laughing is actually donezo. Don't need to worry about that one for now. Done. So, I would like to work on the poses where he's turned around and see if I can work on that. I'd like to split up the sprites quite a bit. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Because I can have, there's 6 different sprites at the moment. Is there any difference between these two? No, there's no difference. Why are there 2 different sprites of the same thing then? Don't know. Same thing for this guy? Yeah, those are basically the same. So there's technically 4. So I could try to use it as, like, whenever I'm talking, I go into this mode. Same thing here, like when talking, go into this. But I don't like... I'd rather have these as options otherwise. So... I could have either 4 buttons for each of these sprites, which sounds like a lot. Because I don't have a lot of real estate, frankly. I'll have a lot more control over it, but alternatively, I could use my emotion thing in order to, like, have 2 bound for each one, I think. Like, have one of these sprites for... like different different types of talking, and then the other one for other types, and then have this as a similar thing, maybe. Okay, I'll see if I can work on that. First things first, though, I gotta actually cut up all the images. Easier said than done, though. This is gonna take a chunk of time. So we're gonna save it as T.communication. Right. So I would like to get... I want to get the, let's see, the right hand, the one that he has on his head, as its own sprite. And I want the antenna as its own sprite too. Do I want the head as its own sprite? Not really. I think that's going to be too much work because I don't want to have like the head as its own sprite for too many of these. Especially since I don't need to change out the head or anything because he's not going to have his face visible, so I'll just work on the antennas. This says I'm going to go into Mirror Reaper with P rank percentage. Ooh, good luck with that. You should try to do it upside down too for the funnies. Just for the funnies if you want to do that. Alright, let us begin. So, I would like to get... I want to get his hand as its own separate thing, so we're going to erase a bunch of the stuff. Then we'll have to go in and make the body its own sprite too. I think I'm gonna go now. Look forward to the video tomorrow. All right. See ya, Robert. You have a good day. But yeah, big Solus Theory video is definitely coming out tomorrow. So yeah, feel free to look out for that. I don't have an exact time that it's gonna be. It's just some point tomorrow. You have a good day, Robert. Bye. Squig's died immediately. Let's see. That out of the way, and... let's see, its own layer. Select active layer, okay, and erase only that part. There we go. So now I need to add in some extra stuff on this layer to fill in the missing space. Alright, this is where things get a little interesting. Not really a little interesting, but just like trying to figure out how to do this well. Does that look alright? For now. Add that part in. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to see most of that anyway, so I can take that part out. Okay, and if I move the arm around a bit, that doesn't pop out so much? Not really. No, okay. And then we work on the head, see if we can fill that in too. Looks too flat. Let's see if we can round it out a bit. better. Don't think that's going to be too noticeable anyway. Not really. So then if I move this around, doesn't look weird. Nope. That's good. Okay, last part of this is I need the antennas. So we'll just erase everything but the antenna. The Mr. Antenna. Is it hot in here? I think I've got my room a bit too warm or something. Oh well. Random thing to just talk about while I'm working on this. So, even though I have like the Solus Theory video coming out next week, which will be really cool to finally get that out at long last. That's finally gonna get out into the world. I still have to think about like what to do next. I think I talked about like different theory video ideas that I have, all of which I'll just like probably figure out at some point. Like trying to think about some. I had one where I wanted to like just go over the Roaring Night fight and just talk about it for a while because I had like some like interpretations that I wanted to talk about. But at the same time, it's just one of those things like, man, I want to work on other things. Like I have a script video that I want to do, kind of like the Soul Talks with Chris video. Like I want to do something like that at some point. I'll probably talk more about that another time, though. But next week, I have plans on actually playing a different game for once, and that is Off. It's a game I've heard about every now and again, but I never really felt like checking it out at some point. One of the last 3 dudes just turned around and I failed. Oh no, you failed your mission.
You failed your mission.
Anyways, next week Off. I want to start like actually playing some other games at some point. Starting with that, just to see if I can, I want to play some of these games, like how I did the Frick Bears game before I went on my break. Like, just played that a good chunk. Like, spent a whole week just focusing on just playing it, and that went really well. Like, I had a lot of fun with that. So I'm trying out a different style, or I guess a different schedule type thing, where I still want to work on my avatars still, and also like work on Satisfactory, but seeing if I can spare some time and play some other games. Squig's gonna head out for now. See ya. All right, bye, Squigs. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good day. So at the moment, the Off game is one that I've just thought about trying out first for the style of checking out games. Another game that I've thought about checking out is Humaniki, which is like it is a free game, but it's like it's a weird psychological horror walking simulator game. And that's also one of those that I've heard a lot about and like a lot of games nowadays kind of have like some inspiration from there. So I thought it would be really cool just to check that game out. Was there any other ones that I had in mind? Not really. I'm kind of like seeing if I can slowly work on these. But main point is that, like, I want to see if I can find some games that I've been wanting to play for a while and see if I can dedicate a full week to it. Oh, okay. Do I want the two separate arms to be their own sprites, or do I want like this arm to be its own sprite? I think that would look all right if I had this as its own sprite. I think it would look kind of weird if like this one was moving too. Do I want the cape to be its own sprite? I know I had thought about it. Maybe not. Anyways. On the topic of like some games that I've wanted to get into but still haven't. One that I'm trying to finish up on my own time is called Crossworlds. I've been working on finishing it for a while. Oh, it's not Cross Worlds, it's Cross Code, sorry. Anyways, the game I think is kind of fun in general, but I have a couple issues with it. In that it's very long, and what is it? I think some of the puzzles that you get yourself stuck into, where you have to complete some puzzles in order to progress throughout the game. If you can basically just get really stuck on them, is what I'll say. Like, the amount of puzzles that you have to do to get through some parts of the parts of the game is just insane. And very painful in general. Every time that I've like tried to spend some time to work on it, I like either barely make any progress or I just don't even know what I'm doing most of the time. And I think it's been like a couple weeks since my last like attempt trying to figure out the game. Which sucks, because I really do like how the story's going. It's just I don't, I'm not having, like, an easy time, like, doing any of the actual missions, I guess. Alright, move the arm around. How's that look? That looks alright. We'll keep that in. And last bit, we'll try to get the antennas out. So yeah, Crosscode, I think it's a good game, but oh my gosh, the game itself is just taking forever. And I've had a bad experience with one game in particular, In Stars in Time. The game itself, I really liked it, but oh my gosh, I could not for the life of me figure out how to do a lot of these puzzles, and they were really difficult to figure out. My playthrough for that game ended up being like 60 hours. I streamed the whole thing. The whole thing took like several months. The game was good. It didn't particularly like how long it took for me to do it. I think there's definitely better ways that you could speed up doing the gameplay. I just did everything wrong, I think. So now whenever I, like if I want to do a stream on a game that either I haven't played before or I just would really like to check out, I have to almost look into like how long those games take. Like at least for Off, it kind of seemed like a 15 to 20 hour game, and that's kind of like as long as I want to do for some of this stuff. Even like the Frick Bears game that I did a couple weeks ago ended up being about like 15 to 20 hours too, which to me I feel like is a good medium for like or a good average of here's a game to play, it's really cool, and then, oh, you finished it? Cool, there's more to play and more to see if you want. You don't have to, it's an option. Let's see. I'm gonna add numbers here. Communication 1. And have 4 of these. So this one in particular is going to be Communication 2 arm. Sure? Yes. All right, that's what I want. So, all that to say, if ever I work on, or I want to play like some video game on stream, I almost have to do some meticulous looking into like how long some of these games get to. One game that I got recommended playing some time ago from a friend of mine was to play Persona 5. And I think the game is really interesting from what time I have played on it. But at the same time, oh my gosh, the amount of text is insane. It took me like 10 hours to get to the end of the tutorial. Not like the tutorial itself is 10 hours, it's just that when the game begins, the first like chapter of the game, where you don't particularly have a whole lot of impact on how everything works. It's just like a time to get used to how everything works. But with the amount of text that's in there and the amount of information that they give out, it ended up taking me like 10 hours to get to the end of it. But supposedly, according to my friend, afterwards the game starts really opening up and you can see like more dialogue, more interesting things with all the different characters. So I'm interested to see how that goes whenever I get to that part. But if, for example, I had made the mistake of trying to stream playing it, I would be stuck playing it non-stop for like 2 or 3 months just to finish it and move on to the next project. Because I looked online to see like how long Persona 5 is. And most of the gameplay things that I've seen, as well as like reviews on Steam, have gameplay kind of clocking in at around 150 hours or so. Which is like twice of what it took for me to do Sin Stars in time. So, for reasonable reasons, I don't feel like streaming it because I don't think I'd ever finish it on stream. One second. It's like is my AC just not working? Hold on. I say is my AC not working because I'm just like warming up here. Good grief. Not sweating bullets, it's just that's what's going on. Anyways, Sad turned around. He's turned around and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sad about this situation." How do I want to do this one? Do I want to try to have, like, both arms dangling around? Like, have both arms as their own sprites? Probably, because everything else is kind of hidden. Like, the antenna's, like, hiding behind them. Yeah, I think I'll just try to get the 2 separate arms to be different, or different sprites. So do that. First sprite, get his head out of the way. Try to like give some room for the body while I'm working on it. I think right here do I want, or do I want it to curve into the arm, or have it more just stick-like? Oh, how does the stick-like look whenever I have it on the body? So let's see, highlight this, go over to the body, and then erase all of that. I think I need to get a little bit of head out. Probably just as simple as add in a highlight. And also going in and just adding a back part of this part of the arm. There we go. And how does that look? Not quite. I think it's because I need this part to actually be a part of his suit. There we go. Does that look alright? Good enough for now. I'll work with it. So that's one of the arms. Now I just need to work on the other one. Before I forget, add those little parts to his jeans. Not really jeans. What is he wearing? Is it like a tuxedo? Kind of a tuxedo. Next part is to get the other arm free from its confines. Highlight you, go back into the body. Erase that from the body. And how does this look? Kind of alright, I just need to add in like some extra details. Just making this more rounded, basically. And how do you look? Still looks like you just get decoupled. It's probably because of how this works, yeah. We'll just fill you in then. You around. Yeah, just need to fill in this section. here, fill in that section too. And that looks alright. Let's see if I can just add on those little parts. Yeah, that works fine. I think the last thing I want to do is add on just a little bit of his glove. I'm not going for fine art details, just to add in like a little bit. There we go. That looks like a limb that should be attached. Cool. Guess says that you captured the whole outpost with a water pistol.
What?
With just a water pistol? Well, congratulations, Kaz. Okay, complete random thing. Is there a way that you can get like a finger gun in Metal Gear 5? That was just a random thought that I had. Tenna said that he doesn't have an arm. Ah, don't worry. He'll get an arm soon. Let's see. This one is... turned sad. Turned sad 1. And arm left. Sure, yes. This one is body. And this one is arm right. There we go. So I got one more left. It's when he reaches into the sky and says, "My gosh, why is this not a thing? Oh my god." Wait, this is... Oh, his whole sprite is actually like very slightly bigger. I just realized. Like, his hands doesn't fit in here. We'll have to change that then. So, canvas size, width of, say 100 pixels, just to make sure that he has enough room. There we go. I think this should be about here. We'll just have him here. Right, how do I want this to work? Do I want the antennas to be separated? I kind of want the arms to be separated too, don't I? You know, I'm gonna go get something really quick, just to get something. Hold on, let me put on Tenna dancing. I'll have Tenna dancing in the background here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something. I will return. BRB. Whoa. I just got really annoyed with how warm it was getting in my room, and I decided, alright, I'm just gonna go get, like, a ton of ice packs. And I am now surrounded in ice right now. I had to snow grave myself in order to turn down the heat. Kat says, what annoys me is that Venom Snake has folded an extraction device, straps onto his gear, but never folds and extracts himself. Yeah, why doesn't he do that? Or, like, it's not even a matter of they just don't develop something to do. They just don't. I don't want to pay GMP for calling extraction chopper. Well, okay, thinking about it, okay, here's my reasoning for it. You actually do get extracted from their Fulton device because somebody goes to pick up whoever gets hit by the Fulton, and you get like the same results, I guess. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't have a good case. Let's see. Last thing that I want to do is I want to have like the different arms on their own. I don't know if I want to have like I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Keep thinking on like, oh, it's probably not going to be worth it. It's probably not going to look good, but oh well. I also get the antenna, like, on its own as well while I'm at it. Thing is, Venom can leave the area on a Fulton extraction materials container. He just can't Fulton himself. That is very weird. Maybe he's got standards. Venom Snake standards? Who is this guy? Excuse me. Here's my question. Why doesn't he just, like... Okay, the thing I thought about with the whole Fulton device thing, when he, like, extracts people and converts them to his cause... at some point I kind of thought, man, we're just, like, taking these random mercenaries that probably have families back to our base in order to go fight our war instead. Is there, like, a way that, you can just, like, capture them and then, like, send them back home? I guess at that point, it is basically, like, when you get them, you just fire them immediately, if you want that to be, like, a lore-wise thing. And if it doesn't know what standards is...
Well, you see, standards are whenever you think...
Yeah, I got standards for that. Low standards.
Oh no, you're meeting all my standards!
I love spaghetti or have zero redeeming qualities.
Oh no, you're meeting all my standards.
I miss Papyrus. I miss Papyrus so much. Would love to see Papyrus in the new Deltarune chapters. That'd be lovely to finally see him again. Possibly as a Grand Spaghettor, where he makes stuff with spaghetti or something like that. Dean hit the I think I miss my wife from Invincible, but for Papyrus. I think I miss Papyrus. I'm pretty sure I'm right, though. I think I miss my wife. I don't know why, but like when I saw that the first time, I was honestly really perplexed by why he said that, because as soon as I thought about it, I immediately thought about the I miss my wife tales. I miss her a lot from the Snap Cube voice act thing for Sonic Adventure. So when Omni-Man's just like up and said that, I was like, what? What do you mean they made a reference to that? Why would they make a reference to this, of all things? It's not supposed to be, but that's just what it ended up feeling like. Like, it had the same energy. Alright, I think I got that one ready. And work on the other arm. The whole Snap Cube dome is Dr. Eggman being cucked by the entire Sonic cast, yeah. But, at least the, I miss my wife tales. I miss her a lot. I don't know why, but that was like the first thing I thought of when Nolan said, I miss my wife. It just has the same energy. Okay, difficult parts. I gotta get this arm out of the way, and then most of it's behind his head. So this might not even look right, but we'll see. I think I miss my wife. Let's see, who else, I was trying to think of, like, who else do I miss from, like, the Undertale cast that hasn't shown up yet. Well, it's Jover. My IP bypasses aren't working on most apps now, says Soapstar Reborn. No, it's Jover. Muffet? Actually, yeah, Muffet hasn't made an appearance yet either. Oh yeah, get you up to speed, Orbs. You just like, you pretty much dropped in on the conversation we're having right now. Just like, what other characters haven't been there? Because Papyrus, I think I miss Papyrus. Instead of I miss my wife, I miss Papyrus. So let's see, Muffet. I think there was like this one random deer guy from Snowden, like with the purple shirt or purple pant. Yeah, it was purple pants, I think. Where he's like his only purpose is just to stand there and say, "Wow, look at that dog making stuff." I think I miss my brother. It types slashes instead of dots. Yeah, Azrael hasn't shown up yet, but supposedly we'll actually be able to see him soon. I full on believe that we'll finally see what Azrael looks like in Chapter 5. After all this time, we'll finally see him then. All I got to go off of is that the festival technically starts next week in terms of when Undertale starts, or Deltarune, sorry. So technically, next week starts on Chapter 5, which is on a Sunday. I think that only got confirmed, though, from the Eggman, so hopefully Eggman's right about what day it is. hopefully. And then Toby be like, well, Azrael just died in college. Darn. Hey guys, I know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna resurrect an Azrael. We're gonna go to the scene of the crime, find Azrael's dust, make a dark fountain at Azrael's dust, and make a darkener for Azrael. Or a darkener Azrael or whatever. Whatever Garrison was. Resurrect what? There's nothing left. Ah, but we have Azrael's dust. That's stupid theory. I frankly want to believe that Azrael is not dead, and that's not the twist, because, like, that would be, like, I know that would be like an interesting twist that it turns out Azrael's been dead this whole time, but, like, I really don't see how Toby can make that interesting for the story. Just at all. Azrael dust and some determination was enough to make Flowey. I mean, yeah, but this is Deltarune logic, which is entirely different. Like, might not be able to revive Azrael in the same way. Although, that being said, Garrison came back, at least. So that's, like, some potential that, like, those that were killed can come back. Guess they don't know what determination is. It's more like, I think what's going on with how determination works is that it's just not quite there, or not, like, there yet, or something. I don't know how to word it. Like, let's see. I think that determination does actually exist, but it's something not quite the same. I can't redeem the Builder Cape. Mojang, please. There's a new cape? I didn't even know there was a new cape. I legitimately haven't cared about checking out Minecraft stuff in so long. Didn't even know there was a new free cape. How does that look? Fine-ish, but I need to just erase most of this, I think. It looks passable. I'll say it looks passable. It's not letting me get the cape installed extension in the Microsoft Store. Oh, no. I say oh no because I remember having, like, tons of issues trying to do anything with the Microsoft Store itself. Like, I had a hard time getting my account working since I, like, want to change a password or something like that. You have to go through, like, a bazillion steps in order to get it. It's really annoying. Honestly, let's see. Like, I wanted to get modded Minecraft working as an example. And you have to, like, log in using your Microsoft account because they pretty much forced everybody to migrate from a Mojang to a Microsoft account. Oh, but you get a cool cape and it's for security features. But in return, everything's just takes several times longer to get anything done. So if I want to get, like, on modded clients still have to sign in there, but I have to go through my Microsoft. So if I want to do modded stuff, I have to like go do that. Honestly, a lot of problems I have with Minecraft right now is mostly what Microsoft is doing, where they're just causing more and more problems every time they touch Minecraft. Instead of just leaving Mojang to do their bidding or whatever, which even then Mojang kind of has had a bad time keeping up with actually making content for the game. They're still like putting stuff out there, don't get me wrong, but it just feels like they've slowed down a tremendous amount. Although I can't say that recently anymore because they've actually started making stuff again.
Microsoft pissing off gamers ever since games for Windows Life.
Well, if that was the case, then the first initial stuff of Windows wouldn't be so annoying. I've recently found myself a Windows 95 computer, or 98, something like that, and I actually kind of like it. It's old, super old, but it actually runs a lot better than like some other Windows versions, which I think is funny. Spamton G Spamton, the big shot is here and says, "Hey, ever your local #1 narrated salesman, 1997." Spamton G Spamton, old? Yeah, I have an old computer. Recently found it because I went up into an attic of a relative, and we needed to clean out some stuff in the attic, and found an old computer that runs Windows 95. Anyways, I wanted to get it mostly because I'm old. What? I got a Garrison Boom here that says I'm old. I'm old. Guess there's more trust in Spamton than Windows 11. I have not touched Windows 11. I'm still on 10. I actually had to download like a custom installation for 10 just so I can keep it. And I mean, it's worked out for me so far. Much better. Tenna, Roy, and I, Garrison, and Spamton have all been here today. $4.99 deals here. Wait, hold on. What's the $4.99? Is that $4.99 options that are deals here? As in, there's 4 99ths of a hundredth of a deal somewhere nearby? You didn't specify the exact metric by which that number was designated for. Yeah, I wish I was on a W10 was perfect. Perfect, down to every minute detail. I don't know, I still had some issues with Windows 10, but like none that Windows 11 has been making. Orbs is back. Hey Orbs, welcome. I'm taking too long? No, you're not. You're right on time. Anyways, I gotta work on this. So, let's see. Turned around. Let's see. Check that to 2. This one's for the antenna. Orb says that they're back. What's praying? Praying? Yeah, praying. What's so weird about that? Well, welcome back. Right now, trying to get a bunch of sprites for some of the animations for when Tenna has his back turned. That's what I'm working on at the moment. Let's see, that to arm R. Pretty much just got done with getting all the sprites ready. Now I just got to get them all set up. Orb says that they're Muslim. Oh, alright. I think I remember something like that Like he mentioned something like that some time ago. I can't remember when. That's still kind of neat. War Thunder released a trailer for a new update an hour ago. What? Hold on. I don't check out War Thunder too much, but I'm almost kind of curious what kind of trailer that they got. Just looks like a new map or something. It just looks like a new map. It was actually just today, huh? Graphical refresh. Does look very pretty. Suppose Kaz wasn't there. Probably. I've been here. Every single stream I've been here, so that means I'm my biggest fan. Alright, I think I got all the sprites that I need, right? Looks like it. Alright.
Ever played Cop-Up Head?
I haven't. I don't really like platformer games very much, so I don't check out platformers. Right, I need to think about this. So we got 2 states here. We'll have a thing where it checks the mood, and it changes states based on the mood, I think is what I want. So that way I can have 4 of them bound to 2 different buttons, I think. So we'll work with that. I think I have all of this like set up, I believe. Yep. Not going to need this part, right? Oh, no, I might need this. Maybe. No, I think I can do something similar to what I did for the laugh track, actually. Alright, let's see if we can get these in. So, here's the sprites. Adding them in. Let's see, Tenna T adjust, Blossom, Bulletin, Communication. Communication to get those in. And then I need to find turned. There we are. Add those in too. And it needs to organize them. Uh-oh, Lighteners, I've got to go. We'll be across other Deltarune streams today, 4 p.m. EST. Alrighty. Well, see you, Spampton. Bye. War Thunder didn't release an update announcement yet, just a bunch of dev blogs and a cinematic trailer. Okay. Also, remember that you had problems with, what? Oh, yeah, almost, I almost forgot about that from History on Orbsman. I was like, wait, what? Then I remember that was like actual history. Alright, how do I want this to work out? It's the most religion made up by a random teenager. What? Spawnism? Russia kind of accepts any religion you think of. Don't even think about Spawnism. What is Spawnism? It's made up by a random teenager to worship 2-time from Forsaken, problematic fandom, and kids who worship it. This content can't be talked about in this website. weird. Just weird. All I see is weird. The creator had diapers on his search history. Most random and wild situation. Let's see. I don't really need any of those to be present, but I would like to have this dude as an image just so I can work off of. Communication, add that in. Yep. Send it to the bowels of the layers below. Alright. And then I'll put that into here. Don't recommend searching it. Let's just keep it safe for the channel's sake. Yeah, I'm not searching it because it does seem like something really up. So not gonna check that out. Don't really have a reason to. Let's see. I will take. Actually, do I want F24 or would I like a different button? Do I have Shift 20 available? I do have Shift 20 available. What is Control button? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, I could probably use Shift and Shift Control F20 for this. No problem. Let's see, the finished version 4.27 of Orbster's story. Kids who believe, try to, because they thought they could respawn. Oh. Well, that's cursed as heck. Okay. Here's some news, folks. Turns out, video game mechanics don't work in real life. That's why it's called spawnism. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now. Terrible world for... Yeah, that's like a terrible, overall terrible idea, I think. Oh well. Let's talk about. Let's try to move on to something else. I don't know. The whole like religion stuff is. I mean, I don't want to think about it. Let's forget about it. The channel is at a danger zone. Nah. The channel's not at a risk of like losing everything right now, as long as, you know, don't really like promote it. For legal reasons, I do not promote the religion in question. We're moving on. Onwards. Oh, what's this Tenna thing that I'm doing? Look at all this spaghetti. I'm gonna get some spaghetti. Dip, dip, dip. Sip, sip, sip. Ah, yes, this is spaghetti. If only there was a way to make it better. There isn't. I've checked. Comes 1 and comes 2. Alrighty, we're gonna have a couple checks here. Scientology building 90%. Is that still going on? I remember some like there was like a whole trend of that. Is that still going on, or did like they move on? Or do people just move on or not? Timeline keeps resetting. Spaghetti cover. What? Teddy cover spaghetti makes me upsetty. Timeline, it keeps resetting. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Today's gonna be a long day. Ah, typo. Oh, guy. What? Okay, I can't be the only one that saw this with the YouTube translations thinking that, typo should be translated to, guy. Oh, no, that's funny. I can't see the translation on my phone. Martins and Just Some Stuff has joined on. Oh, welcome back, guys. Just Some says, or Just a Guy says it's been a while. It has been a bit, yeah. Get you all up to date. Ooh. Hold on a second. Get you all up to date on what we're doing. Trying to get a couple poses in. I'm thinking on whenever I get these poses done, I'll probably call it for the day. At the moment, working on like these poses or these types. See if I can make them a bit more visible. Like these ones. And other one I did manage to get the laugh track on here, so he's like laughing a lot. Is he like spazzing out? Oh, maybe spazzing out a little too much. Yeah, maybe a little too much. Is there a no, I want to check this out really quick. Is there like an actual reason for this to be happening, or does it just not want to work sometimes? It might just be because of this, maybe. Yeah, did you want to not do that anymore? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, I'll just kind of work on that. Spamton will now be leaving. Goodbye, Lightners! Alright, see you, Spamton. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. Guesses that they probably think Scientology people figured out how to keep people out. I don't know, that whole situation ended up, it was a really funny situation. Weird trend, I'll say. Wait, yeah, I got spammed, or not spammed, Tenna laughing, and although I might need to work on it a little bit because sometimes he like the frames seem to spam out a little bit. Even though they really shouldn't. I think it's because I have like the smooth modifier on here and that causes like some issues. I'll just have to leave it at that for now. Kevin is here, says hi. Hello, Kevin. Welcome in. We got the laugh track. You can now laugh at hyper speeds. That's an option. You can freeze frame. He kind of talks like this every now and again. We're gonna do that one. That's also a different pose. That's a different pose too. So that's all an option. It's kind of neat. And at the moment, we're working on. Let me see if I can find it. Should be this, right? Oh, I have a caps on. There we go. Trying to work on communications, one where he like has his back turned. Let's see, comms 1 will be this one. Yeah, and comms 2 will be this guy. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that these are all pixelated. There we go. Oh, wait, no. Pixelated. There we go. And set to comms 1 just so I can see him. There we go. Guess there's a I don't have only 3 out of 26 Metal Gear 5 code names, and one of them literally can't get because it requires quiet, and she left me. Other one requires running people over with the D-horse. Is chicken for using a chicken hat, and I'm not a chicken. Spring Bob. I got some SpongeBob music from Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Battle for Bikini Bottom was definitely a favorite game of mine. There was the whole remake that happens, but I don't really like the remake very much. It was okay, I think, but like they could have done more to make it better. That's what I'll say. That being said, they had the soundtrack for all the music, so I just had to download it because I just loved it that much. Okay, let me see if I can get all of these attached first before doing too much else to them. Oh yeah, I need to make sure... I think that position's actually fine. I'm fine with that. It looks funny. Because they should stop kidnapping people in Metal Gear 5 because they have like 90 S-rank people in reserve. I think you're over-hiring. I think that's the proper phrasing. Get Lancer, by the way. So got a section for comms 1 and if conditions are met, comms 2. That's what we'll set here. What are conditions met? No, don't Lancer me. Too bad you got Lancered. Okay, bring you up here. So that is the emotional state trigger. So we'll have a check for if the string that comes from it is equal to one of the specific ones that are mentioned here. Trigger this, and which are the ones in question? That would be, well, let's see, probably 4, definitely. 4 as a normal. Oh, no, wait, it has to not be equal to, so 4 is normal. Think mad, so this one, if it's equal to 0, then this one will be active. Can I change? Where's this one at? You. Change that and attach you guys to this specific layer. Comms body. There we go. That's better. It's funny that throughout the stream, there's a chance to get Lancered, a chance to encounter a power, or just to get foamed. There's also a random chance to just hear the word, the number 8, just randomly. So do I want most of these just to be bound? Let's see. So mad. Scared. Blush. Awkward. I think like mad is the only one that really like fits. So I might just leave that. So if I go here, then that gets triggered. I cast Become 8-bit. I could actually, I wonder, is there a way that I can just, like, lower the quality of the stream if that's an option? I don't think I want to do that. Oh, I could, like, lower the bit rate. Then you would suffer just having, like, low bit rate for a bit. But I don't want to do that because I'm worried I'm going to, like, break something. Or yourself? Oh, hold on. Might be able to just make myself 8-bit. Wait. I think if I add, like, a filter on. Scaling aspect ratio, maybe? What kind of resolution should I be? 4:3 resolution. Well, that's not quite right. What about... I can squish myself from that. Okay. Is there like an 8-bit thing? No. Okay, that's probably not it. Maybe if it's like a type of filter that gets on. Ooh, sharpen. Maybe sharpen. No, there's no other options for sharpen. Schmorty. Surely there's something that can, like, make me look 8-bit. Not really. I mean, one option that I could do is just increase the gamma of me. It could be very bright. Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. Why is this one blue? What? Routine. Oh, you know what I think it is? I realized at some point that this face in particular, what happened is that I like bumped up the saturation by like 5 times. You're blue now. But I think what happens is I remember I had a problem with this face in particular that I think I accidentally made it very slightly transparent when I made it. So it's actually just a very slightly transparent image, and technically my background is blue. So when it's transparent, it gets a little bit of that blue in. So that's why I'm blue, but only for like that one image. Every other one doesn't. Like literally none of these other ones are. It's just I'm blue here. That's funny. I really need to fix that. I noticed that was an issue, and I just haven't had time to, like, fix that. And have different hues here. I can fade into the background as a ghost. I'm Ghostadine. I'm ghostly. Ghost. I'm Ghosty Dean. I'm gone. Wah! If it's Flashbane Dean, I'm now Flashbane Dean. Behold, me in all of my glory. You'll have to deal with it now, because I'm White Dean. Actually, is there any other like colors that I can do for this? Can I like make myself red? No. Okay, is there like anything that I can do to make myself look a different color? Make myself red. No. Oh, well. I'm red now. Never mind, figured it out. I'm red now. Let's see. Now I'm blue. For real this time. Evil Dean. Yes. I'm evil now because I'm red. I'm evil. Go for sad Dean. Hold on. I'm sad. I'm all blue now. 75% red, blue or red teen. Let's see. I can be pink. That's an option. I can. Hold on. I'm gonna be piss. I'm now piss. Patient Dean. Sybil's would go insane. Why would Sybil's go insane? Oh yeah, because like, oh, but it's the whole game, but like everyone's slightly different color. I don't think I can like constantly change how I can do this. Hmm.
Evil.
Hold on. Oh, what? What? Oh, what the hell am I looking at? What? Oh. What? Yeah, that is really scary. What the hell? Oops. I did not expect this for today. That's funny. That's just menace. He's just standing there menacing. Oh god, no. Oh, how horrifying do these get? I'm trying to remember. Okay, this face just looks absolutely horrifying with this. What the hell? Oh, not this face. Trying to remember what other. Oh wait, what does this one look like?
I'm evil now. That's my attack. I am evil.
That one looks weird. It's like the boiled one. I'm trying to find ones that have like weird fade outs. Oh, yeah, there's this. I think there's this other one I don't pull out at all. Dean finally figured out that he's a 75% red Eldritch Horror now. Well, specifically with this face. This one just looks horrifying with how like it just fades out over time. I'm green now. I'm green. I did not expect to be doing this today. This is a little silly. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can, like, fix that. There we go, I'm fixed. Zombie D. Did the hundreds... Hold on, let me see if I can, undo all that. I don't know. Nothing really matches this look. This looks terrifying. For no reason. It just kind of is. That one's also bad. What the hell? Turn that into a sticker on the server, I beg. Actually, let me see if I can actually do that. I think if I just have like use a snipping tool, I might be able to just I'm frozen for a moment. There we go. And then put that back on. Save as Evil Dean. Basically, after the 1,000-yard stare that has no eyes, that was really bad. This one's like really, really bad though. Let's see, capture. Oh, that looks terrifying. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. Burp. I'm now normal team. Actually, can I change it so... Let's see. I'm gonna position myself here. I'm trying to have like an actual background to base this off of. Alright, now I'm gonna turn evil. Evil, Dean. I'm evil. I'm so evil right now. I'm like very diabolical. There we go. Try to save that as the image instead. Disable that. It's still kind of crazy how that one specifically looks so terrifying. Okay. Put that in. It's under Dean. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can throw the image over here. There we go. Oh. Alrighty, well, you have a good day. Bye. Someone just said bye to me. There we go. At least sent it on the Discord for now. I'll probably see if I can post it elsewhere, because that looks terrifying. At some point, I need to fix this one just so he's not transparent. I don't know how that face became transparent. Okay, back to normal activities, like making Tenna function. Let's see. We'll just work on making sure everything's like bound correctly first. I think we can probably just copy and paste this stuff. So whenever we get to work on the next one, we can just take that out of the way. Do that. No 8-bit Dean, but we learned but you learned the power of RGB Dean. Hold on. I don't know why I like the laughingness so much. Let's see. Evil Teen. I did not think I would be able to get something like that out of my guy, but oh well. Okay. Oh, Gabriel's here. Guess who's gonna see the TDAC movie next week? I'm assuming you? That's my assumption. Well, that's cool. I'm actually gonna be able to see it. I think next week, or no, tomorrow. I'm gonna see it tomorrow. So that's gonna be cool to see. No spoilers, hopefully, for the Digital Circus. No spoilers. That will be cringe. You will be marked as cringe if you send any leaks and spoilers, not just to me, but to anybody. In fact, anybody that you see that is sending out leaks and rumors and whatnot, mark them as cringe. I'm seeing a part of tomorrow too. I better not get spoiled. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Hopefully. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the plan. All we gotta do is just do stuff off the internet. I know, tragic. Can't do stuff on the internet anymore. We can't talk to people. But then we won't get spoiled. But then there's the problem of well, can't like use the internet, which sucks. I really hate that kind of reality that we're in right now, where like we're trying our damnedest not to get spoiled by anything, but just by being on the internet we get spoiled regardless. I just really hate the reality that we're in. Are you allowed to use the pixel art, Dean? Let's see, what are you allowed to use the pixel art, Dean, for your character? Says Kevin. Are you asking me to see if I can like use it, or that you can use it? I'm fine with anybody using anything based on my guy. I really don't mind. But I don't think I'll be using it. Reality is cringe. Some areas maybe. Am I the only one not watching the episode 9 anytime soon? Oh wait, I don't get to watch it as a whole. I didn't watch TDC as a whole. It's a good show. I feel like it's kind of slow near the start, but it gets really good later on. Oh, I didn't get this changed. Shoot. Make sure that this gets added in. There we go. That was not a question. That is, I'm okay with you using it. Oh, okay. Okay. I appreciate that, Kevin. The really cool pixel art version of my dude you made. Thing is, I don't really see myself using something like that. I think because I just really like using my paper guy more. Nothing against the pixel art, because it does look really good. I think I just kind of more like showing off stuff that I made is kind of the thing. I remember like one streamer. There's like one streamer that tries to work with their community to make a bunch of different avatars. And that's pretty cool. I'd just rather keep with my paper one. Notice how absolutely not Taz has never been seen or heard or mentioned again after this one and only appearance. Just like Solid as Snake that I based from him. It's a mystery. What happened to totally not Kaz? Or absolutely not Kaz? Or Taz in general? It's a ongoing mystery that we're stuck trying to figure out ever since the mystery. Yes, I'm making total sense right now. Hold on. Just trying to see if I can like post evil. I still think it's so funny, the evil Dean. You know what? I've been trying to figure out how I can do like an evil version of my character for like the longest time. I still need to like work on like a different face, so to say. But it might just be that I just hyper realistic color or something. Let's see. Turned, and we're gonna use turned 1, turned 2. Bring that state down here. We gotta find it, so there's the turn ones. So we'll go to this pose. The Evil Dean thing reminds me of Starved Eggman. What do you mean Starved Eggman? Oh, I see what you mean. I'm like looking up images. Yeah, that actually is kind of close, huh? Starved Eggman, ew. Hyper-realistic face with a lot of shading and red hue would be interesting. Yeah, especially since generally don't do stuff like that for my guys. So just like randomly putting in color into it would be kind of funny. Let's see, turn 1, turn 2, and I just need to say, hey, turn 1 is this guy. Of course, he's actually like way out of position. There we go. So that's turned 1 and 2. Then there's turn 2. Oop. That just does not look right for some reason. Okay, put you here, and I guess I'll need to tell the rest of that to get attached. Oh, no, come back. You find the right. There we go. Now I got those connected, and I think I'll just add a squish and stretch. Although it probably needs to. I'll do the squish and stretch stuff later. Just a little bit later. So there we go. Let me move this guy back just a little bit. Yeah. And just like that, we're back to normal stream, like working on this, like nothing weird happened a few moments ago. Nothing peculiar occurred. There was no evil Dean. You just imagined it. It didn't happen. Definitely. Was this thing missing scale mod? Oh, it is. There we go. it's still missing like a scale part, right? No. I think I just need to change it so that it's more affected by this, and then I think it'll work out. Dean talking about a hyper-realistic face. I remembered an image of Optimus Prime with red eyes and have sent that picture on fan mail. It's a cropped image, but I think I remember seeing it. It kind of got buried in the amount of memes that you sent, but I think I've seen it. Oh, wait, I think I found something like it at least. Like the image that you just sent me. Hold on. Email, stop telling me I'm getting email. This is something that that Taz just sent in. Email, stop! Why is emailing me? No. No one's emailing me either. It's just telling me I have notifications. Okay, there we go. All caught up. It's just, he just says realistic eyes for no reason. Like, hyper-realistic face and eyes would be cool. I don't know about eyes, but, I'll look into it, so to say.
This will be absolutely horrifying, terrifying, creepy even. It will be horrible. Don't do it.
Says my brain.
Do it.
Also says my brain. Maybe now it will look go. Tenna, what are you doing right now? That looked absolutely horrible. Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, hide that. I still feel like it's like too instant. Is there something that I have wrong? I feel like they're still. Oh, thought the exact same thing. Yeah. Ah ha ha ah ha ha ah ha ah ha ah. God damn it. Still feel like it doesn't oh, it might just be because of the squish and stretch that I could probably add on. Let's see, squish and stretch for not this body, this one. Yeah, and then we'll add a new point. I'm still thinking of that one pose that accidentally got Tenna in. Oh, was I? Oh, wait, I was working on the wrong thing. Let's see, do that? No. Yeah, there we go. So, looking at this body, making sure that that pin is in the right spot. And then... ba-da-ba. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Now that it like stretches up a bit better. All right, and add like a little bit of smoothing for the position of the arms. That actually looks weird. Like kind of how it like sort of reacts to it moving. Like on a slight delay at least. And I'll still change that to 0 and add in a squish here. Squish and stretch mod for, I think we're on the right. Add some pins. There we go. How does that look? A little bit better. I don't know. I kind of liked when this one was, when the scale mod was a little bit different. Change that down to 0.25, have that basically. We'll work with that. We'll have similar thing over here. Add 2 pins. He's so sad. Well, he's got 4 arms now. All right, so that's kind of good. I'm fine with that. Let's see if we can work on this pose now. So we'll go to the body, add a squish stretch here, so we need 2 pins. There, pin 1 and 2. So now whenever I swap... God damn it. I don't know why that post is going to haunt me for the rest of my days. Still doesn't seem to... Like, that works well, but if I use this one instead, he doesn't, like, squish and stretch correctly. Oh, it might be because I need to probably have the body here on its own scale, probably. Oh, wait, no. Let me see if I can attach it to this one. Yeah, there we go. Now they're both the same. Yeah, there we go. That's better. And then we'll do the same thing for other mode here, where we need to get basic comms 1. Add in a scale, 2 scales. Make that one bound to it. We can delete the pins from... Oh, wait, no, we got completely wrong body. Okay. Actually, still doing that might be okay. So this one... This one will properly connect with you. There we go. So now anytime I work on this body, then that one will be affected too. So we'll get 2 scales. Oh wait, remember, yeah, then get rid of that. That's fine. Move the 2 scales down yonder. Right, those are in, and we'll need to have some new pins. Go off of the origin point, that's just where they're at. So now if I change around... Yeah, that looks okay. We'll Probably add in a squish and stretch here. So squish and stretch and new pin. We'll just have it up here. Part of me probably would rather see if... I might see if I can add these together, maybe. Cass says, Dean, you know the Prowler memes? Maybe do that for the Evil Dean, like with the heavy shading and fully shade over the fully shade to cover the eyes. That sounds like something that would work out, yeah. Also, sorry if I didn't respond quickly enough. My chat messages decided not to tell me anyone was chatting for some reason. Okay. That actually does look kind of good. Maybe, reduce that down a little bit. Okay. I feel like I'm actually kind of at a good stopping point in terms of that. So we go back over to the scene. Okay, whatever. Go back over to the scene. Then we gotta update these guys. I guess technically this one would be like... version 27. I keep like wanting to make sure I update the version number so that I can keep track of like how many poses that I've added in thus far. So now why would this be a thing that's happening? No, I can't believe it. No. Oh my gosh. That looks a little silly. Whoa. I might probably like do some adjustments later on, but I don't think I can really do too much else with this. That, and I kind of want to move on with other projects for the day. So, I'm gonna probably end the stream for today. That Evil Dean bit was like the peak of the stream, and then it just ended immediately after, apparently. As in, like, nobody's home. It's just me right now. Oh well. Well, okay, Cass is still here. Hi. I sent the screen with the eye thing. Let me see. I should be getting notifications. Aha. Oh yeah, that one. That one looks horrifying. Let's see. It's this one. It says, you know that trope where characters get pulled off by the cane thing? Do that for Tenna Avatar. I remember somebody saying that like a long time ago. Yeah, this was an image that Kaz sent in just to show what like the horrifyingness. Da-da. It's absolutely hideous and horrifying. I hate it. I do like the idea of like a cane thing, like dragging Tenna off screen. It's just actually getting that programmed in is kind of difficult. As in, like, I have to figure out how I can tell the program to do it exactly when I want it to. Like I would need to have my mouse off screen, and then also release the button. And then if I have to check if my mouse is off screen. If mouse off screen and detach X coordinate so that he starts wobbling around. As in, like, if my mouse is off the screen here, you can see it kind of wobbling around up there. And then have a check for that. And then if it does that, then he can get caned out. I could try to do something like that, but that's probably gonna be sometime later. All right, I'm gonna end off the stream and get moving on for today. I gotta do some stuff, unfortunately. So, thank you very much, Blade Lightsteel, Liquid Cat. Good stream chat. Yeah. It ended up being kind of funny today with the Evil Dean bit. Let's see, Blade Lightsteel, Liquid Kaz, Kevin, Old Gabriel, Jesty Guy. Let's see, who else? Martins, Spamton G. Spamton, Orbster Reborn. Garson Boone, I'm old. Robert, Squiggles Animation, Cogito Ergo Sum. Roaring Knights, Mini Frogs, and many more for stopping by on today's stream. I will be streaming tomorrow for Satisfactory stuff. We'll be basically just working on some high-tech things. I want to see if I can get drone ports automated. So, and I just need to get a couple parts up and running. It's going to be the main focus for tomorrow. Also, we're going to be doing Tenna. We're going to be playing as Tenna again, so that'll be kind of neat. Also, a friendly reminder, the Soulless Theory video will be coming out tomorrow. I probably will be, like, make sure that it's uploaded in public, like, later on in the day. So definitely sometime after I'm done streaming. So, that's just a reminder. I'll make sure to, like, post and mention it whenever I get it uploaded. Well, that's going to be it for today's stream. Wait, have you considered doing the thing you can see all the unique people who came to view, says Blade? Kind of, but the problem is that it's... At this point, I don't have, like, a good way to automate that. And it's just very difficult to do that. Although I guess the easiest thing that I could do is, like, let's see... There's, like, the leaderboard thing where you can see, like, everybody who's chatted. But, oh, not a Tangle chat. I completely missed them. How did I miss Tangle? I don't know how I missed. There's this option, I guess. Maybe I should actually use the leaderboard thing so I can see them, so I can see everyone who's chatted easier. Although I think I had a problem with that when I had, like... okay, in the cases that I have, like, well over 30 people, or well over, like, 10 or so different viewers, maybe, like, yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it, but that would probably make it easier. I'll think about it. That's what I'll say. All right. I'm going to go now. I'm going to see if I can finish up that theory video and skedaddle on out of here. So, hope you all have a good day. Don't forget, Digital Circus is out today. So, careful of spoilers and whatnot. Don't forget to click cookies. This is also an important step. Be sure to click cookies. This is important. Okay, I'm going to go now. Yeah, have a good day, everybody. Bye. Bye.